On YouTube. It says live, let's see. And we are live indeed. Alrighty, we are live, we're good to go. Both screens are online. Little update here, let's get this going. Over here. Get this over here. Get myself over here. Everything is wonderful. Alrighty. I think we're good to go. Am I laggy? I don't think so. I don't think I'm laggy. Have an audio test. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. So that means I can have everything here. Wonderful. Everything works just fine. I'll be right back. A couple of minutes. So guys, oh my god, it is hot today. Oh. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an extremely hot day for whatever reason. My country is burning up. We are going from 25 degrees to 35 degrees in about 12 hours. I am sweating like crazy. That's why I don't have the Z and H for Hanantasy shirts with me today, because I don't only have long sleeves off of these shirts, and I am rocking the tank top, as you guys can see, because for whatever reason I am in the ever-living hottest part of Germany, and someone actually did the math. We have about 13% of the population in our country, but we account for over 44% of heat-related deaths and for over 65% of heat-related health issues, while having 13% of the population. Guys, it is hot here in this part of Germany, and it is so hot that this episode is episode 88. The Sultana wakes. We go in for the Sultana rescue, and please excuse me while I am transpirating away here. I have my last bit of homebrew here. No, that's actually not true. I have another canister in the fridge, and it is really hot here. It has increased in temperature like crazy. I started the day with a casual 25 degrees Celsius, and we are ending the day with a 34 degrees Celsius. So it has risen about 10 degrees over 12 hours. It is terrible, and I cannot deal with the heat at all. We are in a game, and we go to Bartholomew with the Royal Promenade. If you guys want to visit the Guild House, we are on Shiva, of course. If you guys want to visit the Guild House, come over, have a visit, have a chat, have a little laugh with us, and we go to Ulda and get ourselves the main story continued. It is hot, guys. Really, I can't sleep well. I can't live well, basically. And yeah, I need a cooler place to live, but I'm too poor to move. So yay me, I guess. So let's visit the Ethernet. Go to the Hursting strips to the upper range. And let's get on walking and have a little bit of cutscene, and I guarantee this cutscene is voiced, so I can rest my voice a little bit. So let's get over here. Get over here. So, Flame General Robon mentioned you might be coming. Please, this way if you will. I have the control lightsaber here as well. As you guys can see, there is a nice green lightsaber in the display. It is my control TV now. Bit quiet. It's a bit quiet, isn't it? There we go. Lalafella, very anime. Giant pupils.
わらわは随分と長い間。
おはようございます、ナナモ陛下。今日のザナラーンの太陽は美しく輝いておりますよ。
She finally wakes.
ナナモ様は目覚められた。ご転移の話ではもう安心してよいそうだ。おそらくナナモ様は民のためと再び王政の廃止に向け動こうとなさるだろう。今後このウルダ派をいかなる道に導くのか、ナナモ様とよくよく相談してみるつもりだ。
I actually don't know.
国の安定を第一に考えながらな。
I actually don't know if Ul'dah is ever becoming a democracy instead of a monarchy. That is actually something that isn't resolved, I think. Maybe Evercold picks that up, but I really don't think so. Because we are switching the shard, basically. We're going into an entirely different world, so I don't think we'll have much to do with Ul'dah. Interesting if that is ever picked up later. I don't actually know right now.
陛下の御心の真摯さはわしとて分かっておる。しかし、ウルダ派の紋章にある通り、必要なのは拮抗なのだ。そこにこそ勝機があり、生きる道もある。ましてや、ガレ回る帝国の動きが不穏な今、国の在り方を変えようなど無謀にも程があるからな。
ロロリト殿、あなたは我らの知らぬ何かを知っておられるようだ。
銀類湖に突き刺さっておる帝国の飛空戦艦、確かアグリウスといったか。あれの後継艦が完成し、初飛行に成功したらしい。
Okay.
それはいつのことです？
つい先日のことのようだ。新皇帝バリスが動き出す日もそう遠くはないということだろう。帝国の脅威に対抗するための体制がため、跳ねっ返りのテレジアデレジが消えた今、なさねばなるまいな。
Greetings, Taro. I know who you are.
ナナモ陛下が目覚められて本当によかった。局長らサカツ州内の確執はまだ残っているだろうが、少なくとも混迷していた政情は安定化に向かうだろう。ウルダ派は新しい一歩を踏み出した。
Hello there, folks.
だからこそ私も区切りをつけなければな。私はクリスタルブレイブを解体しようと思う。
Smart move.
私の理念や君の信念に対して純粋に賛同してくれた者もいる。彼らのように標準の意志がある者たちとは今後の身の振り方を含めて共に考えていきたい。
I think the Crystal Braves were a really good idea. Having an independent well, army really, like, right? It was an army. It was a battle force, an independent battle force to help all nations. But in all reality, that's what the Scions already were. The Scions were just individuals instead of a company to do so. And if those loyal people would just become Scions, we would have Scions to dispatch to each nation instead of having an army named like the Crystal Braves.
イルベルド以下逃亡中の者たちはエオルゼア同盟軍から手配されることになるだろう。グランドカンパニーエオルゼア、その統一組織の先駆け足らんとして発足させたクリスタルブレイブは利用され瓦解した。
I think Alfie will get his dream at some point, that the grand companies of Eorzea are unified and united. I do think he will get his wish at some point.
私の甘さとおごりが招いた結果なのだと気づいたよ。そして君の姿を見て思ったんだ。自分の足で立ち歩み続けようと諦めずに理想のために戦い抜こうと。未だ行方の知れないミンフィリアや仲間たちを探し出し再び暁の火を灯そう。
Right, we really haven't found our comrades yet. So I think that should be a really high priority.
これからは暁の血盟員の一人として学び、戦い、歩んでいくつもりさ。
I think that should be the only thing he ever should do. Like, Alfie is a great leader, but he's too young to have a personal army, basically, right? That's what he wanted to have. And I think just being himself is the right way to do so. I shall speak plainly in the blush of inner turmoil, but the fact remains, there is no woman alive in whom I would rather confide. Were it not for your shining example, I might have never emerged from beneath the pall of my despair. He was pretty deep in depression at some point. A brave resolution. Still no word from Master Garland. I hope this Manakata of theirs is nearing completion. And there's the envoy. I am assured that Her Grace will make a full recovery. Aye, and Uldar too shall flourish once more. General Roban and his colleagues have matters well in hand, I believe. But Lady Yugri, a question if I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. Might you know how things stand at the Rising Stones? Ah, yes, of course. You will be pleased to know that the 3rd Unit Crystal Braves abandoned Revenant's Toll when they learned that Kilm Ilbert's defeat. The only blue uniforms to be seen there now are those worn by soldiers loyal to you, Master Alfino. To me? I see. I am grateful to hear that at least some of our members were true to their oaths. Ere we return to Ishgard, I must go to the Rising Stones and thank these stalwarts for the service. It shall be my final act as the Crystal Brave commander. Will you join me, Isalith? Were you there at the company's inception? 'Tis only fitting that you be present at its end, and I would appreciate the support. Hello there, Fox.
Hello there.
You looking confused?
My 3rd screen is playing up, that's all.
Oh, okay. Nothing of the unusual. The 3rd screen of a Fox, you might be an interesting thing to know. The Fox is using a tablet as a 3rd screen. with a app to Wi-Fi solution, which is, it is working, it's just a little janky. That's all it is. It's a little super janky. So yeah. It does work, mind you, but it is very janky. Commander, you're alive. And I live too. Knew you'd escape through. My splendid Crystal Braves, I have wronged you, all of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought you naught but blood and betrayal. Bah! You'll not hear us complaining. 'Twas a sight messier than expected, aye. But it was still fighting for freedom and all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? Aye. You humble me. I am truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It is with most profound regret then that I must... That's enough of you, Commander. We know what you mind to say, and we ain't having none of it. We've talked it over and see, we've all agreed. You can take our uniforms and strip off our ranks, but we won't be no less of a company. But the Crystal Braves? The Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other, and to you. Commander Alfino, our minds are made up, and ye may as well get used to it. Let us help the Scions. Let us help you find Minfilia and the others. My friends, after all that has happened, I know not what to say. Pray excuse me. I had thought my tears spend. My grandfather used to say that one could measure a man by the constancy of his comrades. Mayhap I am the exception which proves the rule. Nay, do not protest. I know that I am not worthy of their loyalty, Isolif. But as Thaliak is my witness, I shall do everything in my power to earn it. Ready to fly. I must speak of future plans with the remaining Braves. Any information we uncover on the missing Scions need to be shared with our allies across the realm, specifically Urianger in the Waking Sand and Tataru in Ishgard. While we are organizing our various channels of communication, I would like to ask that you call upon Master Garland and the Manufactory. I will join you in Ishgard as soon as I am able. What's the problem, Fox? Can I help you?
No, it's a problem that I've had before. I just need to figure out how to... Basically, it says connected but display off.
That I can't help, really. That sounds very specific to the app. Have you simply tried restarting the tablet?
No, because...
A service might be locked up somewhere, and you might just simply restart the tablet, and that might unlock the service, or rather reload the service correctly. Sup, Nickelback? Isolif! How in the seven hells do you do it? I was just about to send for you. We have but this moment completed the Manakata's first successful test flight. A few minor adjustments and she will be ready to go. While we see to the finishing touches, you might want to pay a visit to the Fortum's Manor. A dragoon by the name of Estinian was looking for you. Alrighty. Give it the restart usually helps. It might be a service that has locked up, and a reboot usually fixes service problems.
Yeah, I might have to reboot the computer as well. We'll see.
That I don't know, but sure, you can, because you are not the one who has a live stream going. So... But sure, always helps. Especially when you have janky setups like a tablet over Wi-Fi with an app and a companion app. You have fulfilled your obligations to the Oldans then. Miss Tataru has been keeping me apprised of the situation. Once I learned that these manacutters of Master Garlons were nearing completion, I saw no reason to tarry in the mists. For the present, Nitox seems content to remain in the area, plotting his revenge. Might not this be an apt moment to unfold our plans to Sir Imeric? I think we have kept him in the dark long enough. So... let's head to the Foundation, into his office, and have a little talk with Sir Imeric. Sir Imeric has been eager to speak with you. Pray proceed.
準備が整ったぞ、アイメリク。そうか。では、いよいよ実行するのだな。
遅れて申し訳ない。工房に寄ってきたが、マナカッターは完成したようだね。
ああ、これでリューノスに突入できる。
He is so small.
改めて確認をしておこう。
That's usually how the fox looks up to me when I have to look down to her when we are talking, so... That's roughly the height.
アルフィノ殿の発案により、俺たちはドラバニア雲海を目指した。目的は七竜との対話による再攻撃の回避。俺たちは氷の巫女を味方に引き込み、フレースベルグとの対話を果たした。まったく無茶をしてくれる。帰還したエスティニアンから事の次第を聞いたときは耳を疑ったぞ。異端者の頭目と手を組むなんてイシュガルド人にとっては正気の沙汰じゃないが、この発想のおかげで俺たちは命拾いしたようなものだ。
とはいえ、青竜との交渉は決裂してしまった。
それでも俺たちは雲海に向かう道中でニーズヘックのつがいと呼ばれるティオマンを葬り、奴らの目を引きつけることには成功した。時間を稼いでくれて感謝している。しかし対流バリスタや魔法障壁の復旧率はまだまだ万全とは言い難い水準だ。
だからこそマナカッターを用いたリューノス強襲に意味があるというのがエスティニアン殿の見解だね。
ニーズヘッグは波の存在ではない。だがこの竜の目に封じられた奴自身の力を持って力の源を封じてやれば勝機はあると思っている。もちろん幾多の万神を買ってきた光の戦士の協力が前提だがな。
Ooh, that's us, Warrior of Light.
私もだよ。九段のマナカッターは予備もあるのだろう。
アイメリク様、いけません。
異邦人である英雄殿が命を懸けるというのに、イシュガルド人の私が座して待つわけにはいかん。私はコートを守ると誓った騎士なのだ。
It came straight back on the minute I was about to disconnect.
See, a reboot works.
Yeah, but I didn't even reboot it. I just threatened to reboot it.
アイメリク、竜を狩るのは竜騎士の役目。お前にはお前のコート防衛式という大任があろう。万が一にも俺たちがニーズヘッグを取り逃がした場合、誰がコートを守る？違うのか、アイメリク。
だが、それではあまりに。
Sorry, Imeric, you're getting cock-blocked by Estinian. You're not the one who is helping us killing Nidhogg. Oh, he's pointing the finger.
まかり間違っても防衛戦の指揮などできん。民を導き、国を守るのがお前の役目だ。
He used the finger.
Rather like you.
おっと。
Now you use the finger towards me a lot, alright? But you're not using the pointy one.
I don't point at you, I point upwards like that.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You're not using that one, you're using this one right here. Quite a lot.
But it's... Actually, I haven't recently.
Sate, 行こうぜ、相棒。史上2度目の邪竜狩りを成し遂げるんだ。俺たちになら、それができる。
So basically, Estinian has cock-blocked absolutely everybody but me to fight Nidhogg. What a Chad. Alrighty, let's talk to SD. I have pricked Master Alpinord's pride, I fear, but had I been less forceful, the boy would have insisted on accompanying us to the Eyrie. I do not think me blind to his talent. With a few more campaigns under his belt, I have no doubt that Alfinor will make a fine field commander. Yes, in Shadowbringers, Alfinor absolutely becomes a beast of a leader. For now, he's a pretty green thumb still, but man, he grows up. I can tell you that, guys.
Sorry.
Hmm?
Green thumb.
Yeah, he's a green thumb. Don't care.
No,
Fuck off.
You say green neck, not green thumb, unless he's not a botanist. Or is he a botanist?
I don't know, actually. I can see Alfie being a botanist, though. And I can see a Red Alfino being a miner. Yeah. No, but yeah, he grows up. He gets real good. But one does not practice on an adversary such as Nidhogg. We shall be hard-pressed enough without the added worry of carrying a novice. We have tarried long enough. Let us call upon Master Garland and take possession of the Monocatus. Alrighty, which means a dungeon is soon ahead of us, which will be fun. I like to sing, dance, pretend, and I'd like to have fun. Fox has never seen the full version of the remix. I have showed her recently, and you were quite stunned.
Well, to be honest, stunned after knowing you for 2 years, the things that you've shown me, stunned is not quite the right word.
Yeah, it's not that
but it
big.
was, it was something.
I know it's not that big, so we're talking about my pizza skills, mind you. No one's ever gonna sponsor the stream. If they ever see the stream, everybody's not gonna sponsor the stream ever. Isolive, old friend, the cutters are ready when you are. The final adjustments cost us a few sleepless nights, but we got there in the end. Which means you can get anywhere you need to go, I tell you. These little beauties tear through that wind barrier like summon drill through cottage cheese. And that, my friends, is a Garland Ironworks guarantee. You have our thanks. Come, Warrior of Light, the dread worm awaits. Do we get a book now? Oh, it moves us first. Okay.
I forgot to share my screen.
Squeen. How many W's are in Squeen?
3.
3, okay. Not that many. I thought it would be more.
You have a dungeon?
Yes, probably. There it is. The Eyrie is now accessible. Hence, I would say, Fox, do you wish to stay out of the dungeon?
No.
So the Eyrie is what we're gonna do, but the Fox need to log in, and I can show that the Fox needs to log in by that stream down there, because picture-in-picture is kind of a thing of Hanantasy TV. So let's invite the Menace to the group. Invite to partay. And we go to the Eyrie. That was quick.
God damn it.
That was quick.
No, dude.
Do you think they need a driver's license for these things? They have to learn how to park backwards, forwards, and sideways. And that is a Nidhogg, my dear friends, but with a yellow eye, which is unusual because the Nidhogg eye should be red. Haha, got cockblocked by his own eye. And speak like a dragon. I'm sorry for everybody who has to wait for me. I do apologize.
I'm hiding inside you.
That's why I always have a stomach ache when I think of you. The Eyrie. Let's get going. Let's these people. And let's get going. Spread! I am synced to 56, which means I am damn near immortal. So I'm absolutely gonna abuse the fact that I am now beginning to be immortal warrior. So I'm definitely gonna abuse the power that I have with this class. And it's only going to get better, guys. In the next dungeon, which I will not name just about yet, I am 58 synced, which means I have also access to Equilibrium, an absolutely insane self-heal skill that only gets better over the next add-ons. The healer is pretty good though, I have to say. The Sage is really good. I can tell. After you have tanked for 2 decades almost. I have tanked for almost 2 decades at this point. Yeah, I'm old. You know as a tank when you have a good healer or not pretty much within the first couple of pulls. You can absolutely assess the ability of the healer.
I'm glad I didn't sort of continue with the healer.
Why not? It would have been good learning experience.
Yeah, but, well, I went quite far.
Sure, but here's the deal with the Final Fantasy tanking series. When you have a warrior, the higher you go, the less you have to heal.
Well, yeah, I know, but I don't know. It's not that I've given up. Let's just put it that way. To be fair, I've been dedicating a lot to the main story quest because I've got a lot of catching up to do. So it's not like I've like completely given up. Oh shit! I fat fingered. But I might go back to it.
Sure.
But it's nerve-wracking at the beginning.
Also, healing gets easier when you get higher in level because you get more tools on your tool belt for healing way better. So it does get easier as you level higher as a healer. However, also specifically when you get a warrior, the higher the warrior gets, the absolute less you have to heal. In fact, in a high level dungeon, whatever Evercold brings, right? But in a Dawn Trail dungeon and in a Dawn Trail raid, I never need a single shred of heal. I can, in fact, heal the team while I do my thing. So I never need a shred of heal in the high level.
Let's say first I'm going to dedicate to my summoner. When I've got maxed out my summoner, then I'll see about the other classes.
Sure. I would highly recommend playing a melee because it's a lot of fun in this game with the positionals and stuff. And as I've mentioned many times before, I feel way more comfortable being close to the enemy instead of being a ranged class. Yeah, you are way more mobile as a melee. You have to be way more mobile. But I feel you are in way less danger as a melee. Like, way less danger.
Maybe.
Also, one nice thing, obviously, about a melee. Granted, a Mechanist, Dancer, and Bard have the same thing. You can attack while moving. You do not have a cast bar, ever. One exception, the Samurai has his ultimate skill, a cast bar of 1 second. So you are stuck in place as a Samurai. However, you are one of the better damage dealing classes. If everything goes well, that is. But if you ever want a tank, I highly obviously recommend Warrior. Paladin is also really good. Dark Knight, in my opinion, has the weakest survivability, and Gunbreaker exists. So Paladin's nice, Warrior is overpowered. I do not think that the Warrior survives Evercold. I think he will get nerfed quite hard. But at the same time, I can also see where a world where the Warrior just doesn't even get touched. So...
I've been playing Final Fantasy now.
Hmm?
When did we start? November? October?
No clue. You can look at your first achievement when you have received that, and you can go from there, basically. You are in an orange circle. You are in a white circle.
What's the difference?
Both of them are dangerous.
What, and the white one as well?
Yes, there is no friendly circle in this game. Careful, it's a knockback. That is why I say don't be in range. Go forward. Stay near the boss.
But I was literally under his tail before.
No, you were quite far away. That's why you got pushed in the wind zone.
No, I didn't get pushed. I walked.
Yes. You got pushed in the wind zone. I saw it. Now the white
like
is
now.
bad.
So I have to go here.
Yeah. But there was a knockback coming. There was a knockback coming. So you should go forward now because the field is free now.
It's when all the arrows are going outwards. I never remember what to do with that one.
That is a knockback. If arrows seem to be pushing you out, it is a knockback. You can make yourself immune against it, or you go in.
No, my question is, what do I have to do?
Yes, I just said. You either make yourself immune about it with Alt-R, or you go in. You need to go
because I normally follow the arrows, that's why I make
No,
mistakes.
that's wrong. That is the opposite of what you should do. You need to go in or make yourself immune one time every 2 minutes with Alt-R. In fact, immunity is a very commonly used way to deal with these things. So Alt-R.
Man, I rolled a 1.
In your case, you actually have not put it on Alt-R. You have moved some buttons around.
I haven't. I haven't moved anything around.
No, that definitely looks like you have moved a button around because your knockback immunity is currently on Alt-G.
Because I don't know, but I mean, it's literally the bar is locked.
We'll check it later. Because I always have the knockback immunity on Alt-R. Always.
Well, for some reason, maybe it's because it's new.
Because no. Because you have to remember, every time you are immune to knockback, you are literally cooking. That's why it is a Norback immunity. That's why it's on R.
No. I mean, all my commands are the way you told me to put them.
Yes,
so.
but your buttons are wrong. I can see that. So therefore, you accidentally might have moved something around. We'll check that later.
We still need to figure out the interface anyways, since I
Yes.
have my widescreen.
Yes. And we clear this pack, and we are at our end boss. 11 minutes in, good time. Here we go.
I was trying to press things and they were already dead.
Yep, that's what happens, yes.
Yes. Whoops.
And there he is with his yellow eye. Nice flashbang. Deafening Bellow is an AoE attack, nothing to worry about. Staying together as a group is usually the way to go. Sable Price. Kill the thing. That's the healer. Kill the Sable Price. It's dead. Odds! I won gear. Alrighty, there will be a bubble pretty soon. Obviously, get in the bubble. Ta-dum! Hello there! You move too late. You don't have to move that far out. If you are not clipping anyone, just stand still.
Yeah, I was only a couple of centimeters away.
Akmon is that thing. It's called Horrid Blaze in this case, but that's an Akmon. And that would be it. Easy. That went very quickly. Bam! And Estinian goes dragon jump. Dote complete. And now I think we have a giant ass cutscene. So let's see how this episode will end. Alrighty. I think, guys, we're gonna end this episode right now because we are already near the hour limit and we have a giant ass cutscene coming towards us. So, while the fox slaps me in the back of my head, what a absolute B that is. I'm gonna end this episode, episode 88, the sweatening. The Sultana wakes and Nidhogg is dead, and we will see whatever happens, right? So guys, thank you very much for watching. Twitch.tv/Hanazaki if you want to come and be a Pokemon on stream. LivePlay HZTV if you want to see all of the VODs. And obviously you can also look live there. It's just not visible on screen. So if you want to be incognito, that's the way to do it. And Hanazaki TV on all of the socials. We have t-shirts for you. Just look at the last few episodes. You can see the t-shirt there. Send us a message. We will figure something out. And the Fox has the last word. Fox.
Also on the socials, TikTok, and later it will be on Instagram if you want a t-shirt.
So, episode 89.
By the way, I wasn't slapping you on the head from behind. I was giving you a good old slap on the back to say well done. See?
Sure.
Because look at the height. Look at the height of my character and look at the height of my hand. It would be slapping you on the back like, well done, old chap.
So, next episode immediately, because why not? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, episode 89. Nidhogg has been slain! Or is he? Well, we don't know yet. We have ended at the dungeon because, well, we kind of need to be in the hour scheme of YouTuber, because more than an hour, really bad for YouTuber. So let's get on out and let's see whatever cute scene is waiting for us. And I've received 2 commendations! Woo! A beast within.
I didn't get any.
And he goes nosedive. Oh, your inventory looks awful.
Yeah.
I skipped the first text block, I'm sorry. This is the spear Guy Bulk. Which is the first relic weapon of A Realm Reborn for Dragoons.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Oh, he's red now. So he's drenched in worm blood. Nidhogg is slain. Is he? I don't know. He has plunged out the eye. Which means he has blinded Nidhogg again. Must be really pissing him off being blinded again. Oh, we get the power of Flashbang. It's been a while. Not the power of Flashbang, it's the power of Crystal Awakening. Which element? Is it wind? It is the power of electricity that has reawakened. 11. And there is our flashback, so I knew it. It's the power of flashback. Man, Dragoon armor is always so sick. And that is Lord Haldrat, or the first Azure Dragoon.
Ah. 父上の敵、ニーズヘックは倒れた。魔力の源である2つの目を失えば、いかに七竜といえど、このまま朽ち果てることだろう。しかし、犠牲があまりにも多すぎた。父を通る段に、我が友たる騎士たち。名役をたがえ、ラタトスクを殺してまで、我らは竜の目を奪い、食らって力を得た。
しかしながら、ドラバニアに残る七竜は、黙したまま姿を現さぬフレースベルグのみ。新たに2つの竜の目を手にした我が主、ハルドラス様が王位をお継ぎになれば、イシュガルドの未来は真に安泰となりましょう。
Oh yes, ruling by power. Always so great.
いや、私に王位を継ぐつもりはない。 ニーズヘッグを倒したとて、その眷属たるドラゴン族の数は少なくない。ましてや私は竜の目を食らったトガ人でもある。ならば死してその運命が尽きるまで騎士として戦おう。竜を狩る者、竜騎士としてな。
So he was the prince to the throne. Interesting.
お待ちください。それでは王家はどうなります？
我らが主にして友よ。民は王に
The
導かれてこそ民であり
Photems.
ます。王なくしてどうして生きる道を見つけられましょうか。
Look here, one of Eddie's ancestors.
シルブトレル教、フラビアン教、キコーラのような気高き貴族がいれば何ら問題はあるまい。どうしても王が必要というのなら、キコーラの中から新たな王を選ぶのもよかろう。さらばだ、騎士たち、我が友たちよ。私は父の犯した裏切りの罪を背負い、この槍をもって全てを清算しよう。
なんということだ。勝利の果てに王を失うことになろうとは。
我らは主の言葉を守ることしかできぬ。我ら生き残りの騎士たちで民を、国を導くのだ。
Okay. So Flavian the Photems says, let's divide the rule of Ishgard. And I guarantee someone is power hungry and tries to get the rule of Ishgard for himself.
俺は降りさせてもらうぜ。俺が忠誠を誓ったのはハルドラス様だけだ。
Okay, he retires.
騎士を続けるつもりはねえ。
待て、貴公まで何を？
すっぱりと足を洗って酒場の親父にでもなってみるさ。もう戦いも裏切りもごめんなんでね。
残ったのは4人だけか。
フォルタン、アインハルト、デュランデル、そしてゼーメル。我らが4家で国を、イシュガルドを導くしかあるまい。
王位はどうするつもりだ？
That's a good question.
王はいずれ舞い戻ろう。その間、イシュガルドを失うわけにはいかぬ。
Okay.
この忌まわしき戦争を知る者は我らだけで十分。我ら4人が新たな教えと歴史を作り、国を導くのだ。
I kinda expected this cutscene to be long, but not that long.
おい、大丈夫か？ニーズヘッグの過去を見たというのか？1000年前の戦いの結末を。イシュガルドに伝わる建国神話によれば、
俺たちの遠い先祖は豪丹省トールダンに率いられクルザスの地にたどり着いたという。
But that might be a fake story.
その最中、深い谷間でニーズヘッグに襲われた父祖たちはトールダンを筆頭に果敢に戦いを挑んだ。
Okay. Why are you laughing?
It's a little bit short.
What's a little bit short? Oh, you're doing glamour. No, I think it's perfect. You can see the butt cheeks poking out.
この戦いでトールダンは死したが、その息子であり史上初の青の竜騎士たる青竜将ハルドラスがニーズヘッグを倒した。伝説によればハルドラスは奴を退けた際、その片目を奪い取ったと伝えられている。それこそがコート・イシュガルドの秘宝であり、歴代の青の竜騎士たちの力の源だったこの竜の目だ。しかしお前が見た過去が真実なら、ハルドラスはニーズヘッグの両目を奪っていた。それが誠だとすれば、今まさに俺が奴から抜き取ったこの竜の目は一体。
Because it is Hresvelger's. He's giving us the eye? Interesting.
どうやら俺たちにはまだ知らない秘密があるようだ。
Swing, 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 swing.
激戦だったがよくぞ戦い抜いてくれた。さすがは光の戦士。共に戦うことができたことを誇りに思う。ようやくニーズヘッグを倒したのだ。すぐにでもコートに帰還したいところだが。
He is having doubts.
フレースベルクの元に行こ
う。
隠された過去を知るためにも奴に確かめなければならんことがある。
Okay, so we're going to Hresvelger without Alfie and consulting him. Interesting. Though Nidhogg has fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. And we now have the Mana Kata available. Mana Kata Key. Whee!
Mana Kata Key. Wee!
Mana Kata Key. Whee! Because it's a fruit, it's a kiwi.
Oh,
and
no.
You cut into it and you get mana by eating it.
No.
So it's a Mana Kata Kiwi.
No.
With Nidhogg fallen, none save Hresvelger remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again. And if Iceheart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw. Alrighty, I'm lazy, so I'm gonna teleport. I'm lazy, so I'm gonna teleport. Teleporta. Man, it's warm in this room. Ooh. I mean, it doesn't help that I did sport today and my entire body aches. So that certainly doesn't help.
Proud of ya.
Off with ya. Be good. 'Twas you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragons carried far. You have slain Nidhogg, and what more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Hreswelger to mourn the death of his kin in peace? Spare us your oh my god, that word. Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Did I say it wrong? Sanctimonious.
Sanctimonious.
Sanctimonious. I'm sorry. The Fox is very sanctifying today, so... Lady Iceheart, the Dragon Song War has all but consumed your life and claimed your many followers. This time you learn the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, warrior of light. And there is the goodest boy again. Mm-hmm. Correct. So the Nidhogg that we fought was actually not Nidhogg's strength, because a dragon's strength comes from their eyes. Nidhogg having lost both of his eyes, he got one eye from Hreswelger, which means he has the strength from Hreswelger. That's why we didn't see an Akmorn, for example. The strength of Nidhogg is within the eye that Estinian yields, and an eye that is yet unknown to us, but we might see that in the future. Oculus Reparo. And the power flashback once again. That is Nidhogg? I think so. Yep, that is Nidhogg. And he is fully blinded. He's quite bitter, I think. So he kind of emotionally blackmailed Tresvelger basically to give up the eye. Casually transfers one eye to another dragon. It's like magic! So, Nidhogg kinda is like a little bitch. Got kicked down, lost, and then blackmailed his blood brother, and then like, I can win again, and loses again. So... he's basically Draco Malfoy. Yes, we did. And so did Isard.
なんてことなの。ニーズヘッグの残された目があなたのものだったなんて。
ハルドラスと騎士たちの唯一の誤算は、僧帽を奪われてなおニーズヘッグが生きていたということか。
片目をニーズヘッグに与えることがあなたにとっての贖罪だったというのですか。終わり。
This one som anshin inkin in ela. Ekmon ratan in el. Esklos nizeg a. Liz esk am gaan. I'm fire. Kolum an. Tolos ineskla. Kas echi shiso. Sekmon ina an. Stray snowfall in sith I an.
So, no peace once again. No peace once again. So it kind of sounds like that dragons can't really be reasoned with at the moment, so... Unrest in Ishgard seems like it's under attack. Though he lifted not a single claw, it would seem that Tresvelger wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us.
Higan だったニーズヘッグを仕留めたっていうのに、これほど気分が悪くなるとはな。
Because the war is not ended. In fact, it's quite gone. Quite going.
恨みの化身と化したニーズヘッグを殺すことで戦いに終止符を打った。
The war is not over yet, I think.
俺も生まれ故郷と家族をニーズヘッグに焼かれた。復讐のために槍を取り、恨みを晴らすために戦ってきた。
攻めはしない。いや、攻める権利すらないのだ。私もまた大義のためと言いながら多くの罪なき人々に犠牲を強いた 罪人なのだから。
しかしまだわからないことがある。ニーズヘックの片目はフレースベルグのものだった。一方で俺の持つ目がニーズヘック本来のものなのも確かだ。では奴のもう一つの目はどこにある？
That is true. We do not know where the other eye is. And that is still power, a nuke, unaccounted for.
裏切りを行った人に対して終わらない攻め苦を与えようとしていたニーズヘックがコートを攻め決着をつけようとしていたのはなぜだ？
So basically there is a nuke hidden somewhere in Ishgard. Oh, walkie-talkie.
アイメリックか。ああ、終わったぞ。ニーズヘックは落ちた。何？コートが危ないだと？一体どういうことだ？
The city's in flames, probably.
わかった。すぐに戻る。なんとか持ちこたえてくれよ。コートで大規模な騒乱が発生した。詳しくは不明だが、仮想民の一部が異端者を招き入れたことに端を発しているようだ。
バカな！私はそんな指示は出していないぞ。
竜との戦争が終わろうとしているのに、今度は人同士が争いを続けようとしている。戻るぞ、相棒。
He didn't say Warrior of Light, he said Aibo, which means partner. So...
待ってくれ。私も同行させてほしい。もう無益な殺し合いはごめんだ。コートに侵攻した同志たちは私が止めてみせる。
Come on then. No dilly-dallying.
ついてこい氷女。戦いの連鎖を今こそ止めるぞ。
What's going on, Fox? You look like questionable. You have a question face on your head.
Twitch is doing weird Twitch things.
It's working perfectly. I see
No,
1, 2,
not on
3,
your
4
side.
screens. Okay.
It's telling me to follow you, but
仮想民の一部がコートに異端者どもを呼び込んだようです。ですが、ご安心ください。ドラゴン族の襲来に備え、コートには多数の兵力が駐屯しておりますれば、鎮圧も
予定通りにことが運んでおるようだな。
Maybe, just maybe, Tordan has lured the heretics in.
は、コートでの戦を見れば、心ある領民たちはより強く異端者とドラゴン族を恐れることになりましょう。
そして我らが聖教により強く救いを求めるか。よかろう。異端者どもを適度に暴れさせた後、頃合いを見計らって、
Yep.
神殿騎士団に力を
He has betrayed Ishgard, basically.
御意。
And they are obviously in know what they're doing, so they're accomplices to basically treason. Every single one of them. However, is there an Ascian about? Knew it.
動くのかね。よかろう。間もなくすべての準備が整う。
Blah blah blah. The eternal asshole.
今こそ光の使徒を消す時か。
Oh, that is a lot of flames. Watch the front! Not a single doubt. He sees his friends, we get the nod, and Horsefront is totally with it.
あそこだ。
皆の者、引け。引くのだ。これ以上血を流す必要はなくなった。
なんだ、氷の巫女様だと。
イゼル様がいらしたのね。
引け、同志たちよ。戦いは終わったのだ。ドラバニアの地でニーズヘックは撃たれた。ここにいる冒険者と青の竜騎士エスティニアによって竜と人の争いは終わろうとしている。
No, will they believe her? I don't think so.
どうか皆落ち着いて聞いてほしい。この国の歴史そのものが作られたものであり、その結果竜と人は憎しみの連鎖を続けてきた。私は真実を明らかにするために異端と呼ばれ、皆を率いてここまで戦ってきた。しかし竜たちを率いていたニーズヘックはドラバニアの雲海に散った。真実とは何かはこれから明らかにしていけばいい。だから今は互いの刃を収めてほしい。
我々は負けたというのですか。
Yes, yes, you have lost.
いな、そうではない。そうではないのだ。どうしよう。もしも勝者がいるとすれば、それは平和を勝ち得た者のみ。どうか私を信じて引いてくれ。
Voice acting is really good though.
イゼル様。
Oh, they're actually turning around.
魔女どもを逃がすな。
No, you will not do that.
騎士殿、今は深追いするよりも負傷した民を救うのが先決でありましょう。氷の巫女が言った通り、戦いは終わったのです。
That was rather close for comfort, but would seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. He would not be denied. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of Lady Iceheart. Whatever's going on, Isalith? Beg pardon? You traveled to the Churning Mists together, along with Estinian? Never was there more an unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg, dead, the heretics, pacified. Father and Sir Imeric must know of this. Let us break news to them together. I will bring Sir Imeric to Fortem's Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Isalith and I shall await you there. Off to Daddy Eddie we go. And Fox, your head wanders left and right, left and right. What's going on?
Just checking Twitch stuff.
Okay. Then I shall not be curious nonetheless. What's going on?
I managed to fix the. Well, it sort of went.
Can you start making sense and stop making noise?
Okay. Twitch went weird, and it's still weird.
So that is all we
it
got.
keeps asking me to. Yeah. See, it's sort of. It was as if I was logged out. You see. And.
I can tell you because Twitch has a problem currently. If you look at my stream right now, Hanazaki has totally lost its stuff. So basically what's currently happening on the Twitch side, as you can see, the stream is even frozen on the Twitch side. Now it's unfrozen. The backend is currently dying, as it looks like. So there is
it seems to have
all my
sorted itself
favorites
out on the computer.
All my favorites are basically out. So here's what you do. You do nothing. You do absolutely nothing. If you just go Twitch problems report. If you go Twitch problems report, and there is a down detector. Is Twitch down? Alright, and there you see there is a boatload of problems. Like 7,000 problem reports. So there is a back-end problem currently on stream. And that's why Twitch just died. However, we are streaming on YouTube, which is really, really good. But that also means that this recording might have a problem and we have to grab it from YouTube. So...
Well, as long as it's not on my side, because it's normally on my side.
No,
you see,
this is a complete problem. It looks like Twitch has suicided in this stream, which means this recording might be grabbed from YouTube in this case, and we have to cut it up manually. But we'll see about that. But yes, Twitch seems to be rather dead. However, if I move my camera on the mobile side, it still works, so I'm confident that everything's fine. Welcome, Mr. Sansa. Shall I show you inside of the manor? Alrighty. So... I think we can watch one more cutscene and then we have to end the episode. What's up, Daddy Eddie? How you doing?
父上、青の竜騎士殿と我が盟友のおかげであります。彼らからもたらされた喜ぶべきいい知らせをお聞きください。
なんと異端者どもの頭目氷の巫女をコートに連れ帰るとは、いやはや驚くべきことを。異端審問官は良い顔をしないだろうが、被害を最小限にとどめることはできた。邪竜を撃ったとあれば、正教の方々も功績を認めざるを得ないでしょうな。そういうことだ。
問題は
She's still
フレースベルグとの会合で
She's still a terrorist, right?
粒子戦争の発端とその顛末でしょう。イシュガルド建国神話を根底から覆す事実をどうするのか。
かつて人と竜とが共に生きた時代があり、人の欲と裏切りが争いを引き起こした。
Yeah, that is an undeniable truth.
我ら四大名家が貴族という立場にある理由、その点にも疑問符がつくことになりますな。邪竜を退けし十二騎士の末裔であることは揺るぎませぬが、爵位を捨てた者たちがいたとなれば、平民もまた十二騎士の末裔ということになる。
事実、平民出身の異端者の中には竜の血の力でドラゴンの眷属と化す者がいた。
この真実を 歴代の教皇芸家はご存知だったのだろうか。だとすればその罪はあまりにも重い。
お待ちください、アイメリク卿。教皇芸家を直接質問なさるおつもりか。
Oh, he's going straight to his face.
総長、それはあまりに無謀というもの。たとえ教皇芸家が真実を知っていたとしても認めるはずもない。
They would probably try to silence him.
逆にアイメリク卿、あなたが異端に落ちたと告発されかねない内容なのですよ。
Yeah, I agree.
そうなれば事実を認めたということに他ならない。長きにわたるこの戦争を真に終結させるには、真見たであろう先ほどの光景を。多くの民が戦いに疲れ、信じる者を見失っている様を。
I mean, he's proposing
人同士の争いで血が流れるぞ。
the absolutely most brutal thing ever. He's like proposing that he goes straight to the terrorist leader and goes, "Yo, are you a terrorist or are you lying to us?" And I don't know if that's good. Also, Twitch seems to be back, but then was gone for a second. Now it is back again. So most likely everything is fine again on the Twitch side. So my profile picture has returned.
ドラゴン族という共通の敵を失えば、支配する者とされる者の間での戦いが起こるだろう。イゼルが真実を知った今、どんなに正教が否定しようとも噂のルフは止められない。そして噂は不満を持つ者たちを束ねる力になる。
I get that. I get the feeling that Aymeric is quite pissed at the Archbishop.
今こそ変革しなければならないのだ。
I think he's quite pissed at the Archbishop.
アイメリク様。
Huh? What?
Just what Thancred is saying to me now.
I see. We'll get there eventually.
ルキア殿、本当にアイメリク卿を行かせてしまって良いのですか？変革すべしという彼の見解に異論はないが、何の準備もなく教皇庁に乗り込むというのはあまりに請求すぎるように思える。
確かに止めるべきだったのだろうな。だが冷厳な現実主義者に見えて誰よりも改革の夢を見ている。あれこそが私が忠誠を誓うアイメリク様なのだ。私が今なすべきことはアイメリク様を止めるのではなく、あの方が歩む道を支え助けること。
ルキア殿、まさか。
国芸を定め、アイメリク様が帰らぬようならイシュガルド教皇庁に突入する。
なんと無謀な。一歩間違えればコート全体を敵に回すことになりかねん。
私はアイメリク様にお仕えしている。生粋のイシュガルド人ではない私にとってあの方こそが主君なのです。それにアイメリク様の出自についての噂もケイラはご存知ではないのですか？
くだらん。
一体何の話なのです？
アイメリク様は現教皇が妾に産ませた子という噂だ。
He is the bastard son of Toren.
上級聖職者の婚姻は認められていない。それは頂点に座す教皇とて例外ではないはず。
教皇トールダン7世の隠し子だというのか？
無論公的には教皇に息子などいない。しかしそれがアイメリク様の人生にどれだけの暗い影を落としてきたこと、汚れたこと、意味嫌われ、たとえ功績を立てようとも
Long ass
親の
cutscene.
七光と蔑まれる。今の地位にたどり着けたことさえ奇跡的だ。だが今回ばかりはその血が有利に働く。いかに教皇とて実の息子を簡単には殺せないだろう。対立したとて必ず助け出すだけの時間的猶予があるはずだ。
俺も行こう。俺にとって奴は誰の子であろうと共に変わりはない。それに教皇庁に立てつくのは俺の方が先達なのでな。
The vault.
アイメリク卿は
Wait,
新しき
the
世を作る
vault.
にふさわしき方。このオルシファンもまた微力ながら力を貸しましょう。
オルシファン、お前まで。
You're already there?
いい騎士と
Almost.
民と友のために戦う者。アイメリク卿はイシュガルドの民にとって必要な人材であり、我らの盟友であります。その命を救うために我らの一角獣の盾を掲げずして栄えあるフォルタンの加盟を誇りましょうか。
英雄殿まで。まったく揃いも揃って向こう水な者たちだ。仕方あるまい。覚悟を決めるか。
かたじけない。恩に切る。
And that, my dear friends, has been a giant-ass cutscene. It is time for this episode to end and switch to episode 90. We are currently on quest level 56. On quest level 57, the vault awaits us with the most important moment in the Warrior of Light's life that will happen in the vault. Obviously I already know what's going to happen because I've played this before, and this is reliving memories from roughly 15 to 20 years ago. And I already know what's going to happen. It is the most important moment of our Warrior of Light's life, in my humble opinion. And thank you very much for watching. Twitch.tv/Hanantasy if you want to be a Pokemon and be visible in the chat. If you want to just watch it, well, LivePlay XIV is live as well. Or you can also find all the VODs there, obviously. And then we have Hanantasy TV on Insta and TikTok for the socials, stupid clips and all of that jazz. But we play way more than Final Fantasy. In fact, in about 13 days, we're gonna do some war doggies. I'm gonna have some fun with a lot of shooty, make foodie. We're gonna have food, we're gonna have guns, we're gonna have a lot of chaos, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And the Fox is doing this all the time. So Fox, what's going on?
I just banged my elbow really hard on the desk. So people at home, please don't bang your elbows on the desk because it hurts. Pain. Pain.
I'm gonna take a quickie pee.
You. It was nice because Thancred said, the way he looked at you, it must be love. See, Amric loves me. Even Thancred said it.
Yeah, sure. And what would he say when you were a man?
That's exactly what I was thinking, actually. I'm very curious.
Yep. Fox, if you do food with some saucy eggs... Oh, she's not here. Oh, well. Can't tell my pun, I guess. But she probably still has the headset on, so I can say it. If you have a saucy eggs and you're cooking, does a song play in the background going mayo, mayo, mayonnaise, mayonnaise?
I heard something about saucy eggs.
The saucy eggs, yes. You missed the pun.
That's all I heard.
Oh well.
Yes.
You missed the pun.
Because
so I'm not gonna say it again.
It breaks up in the... No, you are. You are. You have to.
Okay. So if you're doing food with some saucy eggs, does a song play in the background going mayo, mayo, mayonnaise, mayonnaise?
That was terrible.
Yes. But it's saucy eggs. That's what mayonnaise is.
It was terrible.
Yeah. I never said it was good.
Huh.
What? That was a badass clap. Oh my god, I totally missed my hand. Shame upon my clapping.
How can you
skills.
clap? How can you miss your hand clapping?
I tried to hit the middle, right? But I went over and I slipped off the hand. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 90 of Final Hanantasy 14. I can't do the intro correctly, so let's go to Imeric's help, because I'm a much better warrior than I am a host of a certain live stream, which you should follow. Let's speak to Lucia. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. Alrighty, a little bit more experience, my guys, and then we have level 60. I have a full gear set of level 60 available to us, so that's gonna be fun. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You're correct, Master Alfinod. Not even the assembled might of House Photoms and Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in Brume. 'Twas these disgruntled Ashgardians who opened the gates to our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might as well be persuaded to assist Sir Imeric's rescue, knowing the truth would be laid bare. Such is my hope, Master Alfino. I would have you and Isolith reach out to them as a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See. Any overtures I make are doomed to fail. Whew, that's a yawn. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warm welcome. Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks, Estinian. Will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Isolith, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Demon might have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Oh shit, we're gonna talk to the demon. I'm making myself ready. Alrighty, so Aetheroid, off to the demon we shall go. Foundation, Forgotten Knight, and down into the midst we go, and go to the damn demon. There she is.
I shall have half an hour. Gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you.
And you, Tataru. And you, demon. How did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets?
Gibrilon and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. And what about you two? What became of your journey? You're not serious. What was Sir Roymetheric thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyways, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, and I doubt there will be much of use. The only thing that I can say for certainty is that they led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer
moniker, if I've ever heard one. But mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Let us make the inquiries below. Alrighty. So, we go and talk to a bunch of people in the broom. Whew. It's getting late, guys. I am yoni. It's getting later. So you could say it's getting cafe latte. I don't know a goddamn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. What's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to. What is the fox doing? That looks like you have unlocked what's called the front lines. Or is that a story quest? Is that a story quest?
It's the... I don't know. It's a duty.
It's a duty. Okay. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
A mongrel. I'm not sure I catch your meaning, but the blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. Alright.
Oh, finally. Maybe. Maybe not.
What maybe, maybe not?
No, the phone has decided to die. Not the phone itself, the app.
Hey, it can't be worse than having a green lightsaber, right? Can't show it because it's currently on the loading station.
No, but not the phone. The Twitch app has died.
Oh, well, I'm using the Twitch app on the phone, so...
Yeah, it won't... It doesn't let me... Oh, maybe... Maybe... Oh.
We have totally missed the mark, so we need to go down once again. And there seems to be a tunnel here. There it is. Not a single thread of information, just as expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded a capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it's good to know that Demon's ears are as sharp as ever. The spice of life. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of Broom, why not go and see if Gibrilon knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, he sure must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. And now we go back into the Forgotten Knight. For good night. Aye. The Irish for good night.
I have to defeat the ones that are tethered.
So, you know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Isalif. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I am not without sympathies. I have heard the tales, and I know you've done right by the highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I have agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me, agreed? Alrighty. And that is where probably our thing would be, because if that would be smart writing, the thing that we do for him is what he was going to tell us. So in case this is good and well written, this is exactly where we need to go instead of returning to him. So, however, we have to walk, and walk. So, oh, I need to link you a video later or tomorrow, folks, about Lord of the Rings. There is an animation where basically the first book of Lord of the Rings gets, well, funnelized in a very, very funny way. So it's quite funny. So they walk. And it's very funny. So guys, I hope you're enjoying the series. We're gonna do this until we reach Evercold, because we probably will not finish up Endwalker at this pace. If you like the series, give it a comment, give it a thumbs, because it really helps the YouTube algorithm to do the good thing that this channel needs. So your Gibber Alone's errand girl, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on my account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I will be able to find more next year. In fact, we have to bring flowers back to him. Oh well, this could have been better. Oh well, I guess. On. Let's go to Foundation, to the Forgotten Knight. And down we go, and here's your goddamn herbs. Well, you're going to hand them over or not? Aye, this ought to do it. With a few other spices I can make it just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the heart of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people and who knows what stories they will share. 2 more quests and I think we have a level up. Noble Indiscretions. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hirita is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forgot. Anyway, it'd be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? And that is probably where we need to go. And that is our person that we need to connect to. Deliver the twice mulled wine. Why is it a twice mulled wine? What makes it a twice mulled wine?
I have no idea.
I am not an alcoholic expert. In fact, I don't drink a single drop of it. But what makes a mulled wine twice mulled? Or thrice mulled? Or 5 mulled? Or 16 mulled? What does it make?
I've never heard of it twice mulled.
So... Yes, I am Herithia. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss? I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. I don't have ruby eyes. 'Twas not more than infatuation, what she felt, but she convinced herself if it was love. Convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, God, the scandal! I mean, it's not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a Hua made it so much, well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out onto the streets, like so much refuse. And after she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. So there is racism going on in Ishgard. So an Eleazan may only have a child with an Eleazan. If an Eleazan has a child with a Hua, that's a bad thing. So we have racism going on in Ishgard. Great, I guess. Wonderful. Don't we all love a little bit of racism in our favorite city? Let's get to the foundation. Back to the Forgotten Night. Fox has a very cool cutscene coming up. I did not expect that. That's gonna be fun. So the amorous nobleman bets his maidservant, then casts her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the woman and children who live it, though. One more quest. Child apart. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldieu, for example. You surely heard of him, no? He's a monk who suffers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but none which prohibits spirituous beverages. Aye, if there ever was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. Alrighty, we need to go down into the alleyway. So, there's cool stuff going on the Fox's side. I'm highly distracted. I am highly distracted. It is so cool. God, I want to go there immediately, and I want to play that too. It is so cool.
You have to get there, you have to catch up.
Ah, it's so cool. Halone's blessing be upon you, miss. A gift for me. The scent are reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me in those even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. I get a feeling this is Imeric's mother. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over, but those first years were trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember the days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. I get the feeling we're all talking about Imeric's mother here. But, we'll see.
God damn it, I want to play the battle that the Fox is playing. It's so cool. It's so fucking damn cool. I'm very much looking forward to that. I haven't seen that scene in 15 years. That's so freaking cool. So, she was a remarkable woman, Isolith. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future. For her daughter's future. Okay, so we're not talking about him. And axe to grind. Alrighty, guys. We have reached level 30. However, we will accept this quest and we will immediately go over and do the warrior quest. No, we will do the warrior quest the first episode on the next episode because I want to have my level 60 stuff. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It is the legacy of our parents, Isolith, and we can't escape it no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups choose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it all to the sundry. And if you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Okay, so, couple of things. First things first, we are level 60, so we will upgrade our gear to the newest set that I have made with Hitomi. And I will equip it because it enables me to do a lot of things much quicker. So let's quickly grab our newest gear set that we have. So that means we go into the company workshop, because the company workshop does have a guild chest. We go to page 5 and there is my complete gear set available for my character. And some dog is barking on the outside. Barking mad, I tell you guys. Barking mad. Oh. And now we play equip everything. I have to say, I look the opposite of dashing. Let's just say I don't like the style. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna click on glamour plates. We're gonna click on 17. We're gonna press apply. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna update our portrait. And now I'm happy again. That was awful. So, back to Ishigardo we go. And that was a big yawn and you didn't even put the hands in front of it. I saw that. Don't even deny it, Fox.
No, because I'm prepared for battle. I can't lift my hand. Seeing as you... See, I'm doing this especially for you, you see. You liked the battle so much, I'm doing it all over again.
Because you failed?
No, because you wanted to see it. So I'm showing it to you again.
So you failed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's tough.
Yeah, well... He should be tough depending on who he is. Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around. If you know where to look, or did you fancy someone specific? I am, well, that's kind of the same answer. Let's go for ... What, Curl got your tongue? Off you trot then. Okay. Oh, someone's got unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't one of the broom. You think you just tell you just because you asked nicely? Let's speak with Alfie Bob. He's back in the inn. So back to the inn we go. From A to B to C to A to B to A to C to A to B to A to C to A. Fortunately, I didn't see how the fox failed, so I could shout at her and point finger and say, "Nay, nay, nay, if you would have done So I can't do that.
Yeah, but you'll say it anyway.
Yeah, probably. Have you made any progress, Isolith? So our mongrel was born of an Elysian nobleman, a Huron maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yes, I know that her striking features are known to us. Mayhap we need only remain vigilant. Fire and blood. There must be a way that we can draw the mongrel out in the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with the demon. Speaking of which, where is demon? Confound it. She went below to make inquiries on her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Isolith. I have a premonition that this is not going to end well. Please die, demon, please die. I know she won't, but please die. That would be great. So, I see a shiny. So, search for Tataru in the broom. So that shiny is obvious and obviously wrong. So we just click here and that is obviously wrong. You cast your gaze over the streets below, but you see no sign of a demon. So let's see, where could she be? Not here, so we're outside of the ring. So that means there must be a shiny somewhere down here. Nothing. Okay. So it is pointing us upwards. We have only seen one shiny, which means after we triggered that one, another shiny most likely appeared somewhere. There we go. So the shiny appears roughly once we click this one. And there we go. She must be around here somewhere. I take it you had no luck then either. There she is. The demon is running. Those socks are terrible.
I am sorry, I forgot I said anything.
Wait, down there. Isn't that demon? Those men are chasing her quickly as I lift after them. I'm gonna jump from the bridge. The demon is cornered. Painful.
一体どうしたんだ。
なんだこそ、俺たちの邪魔をする気か。
おい、知ってるぞ。こいつらフォルタン家の屋敷に出入りしている連中だ。
はは、なるほど。揃いも揃って貴族の犬ってことか。俺たちを異端者の仲間だって密告するつもりだな。
私たちはイシュガルドの民のことを思ってここに来た。必要とあらば押し通させてもらう。
貴族の犬っころが吠えてるんじゃねえぞ。
待ちな。女とガキ相手にいきり立ってんじゃないよ。
There she is. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Oh, look at that butt. Good camera angle.
ヒルだ。
あんたらじゃその貴族の犬っころってやつに指一本触れられやしないだろうさ。
Yup.
噂の英雄様ってのが私たちに何の用なのか話くらい聞いてやろうじゃないか。
Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Night, I say. So, 20 more minutes on this episode, guys. So let's make it worth our while. And again, we do the walkie-walkie to the talkie-talkie into the Forgotten Night. From A to B to C to A to B to A to B to A to B. So, let's walk again. Your error is that you're attacking the Flame Knight while there are swords around. You need to kill the swords.
Yes, because I lost my mouse.
You lost your mouse? What?
So you distracted me now. I was...
Go kill him. Good. What do you mean you lost your mouse?
Because, you know, I have the habit of I don't use tab, I use my mouse to click on another target to change targets. And I lost my mouse and I couldn't see my mouse.
See? This is why, in many cases, I just play with one hand and keyboard only, and I don't try to rely on the mouse. Exactly.
Yeah, but you're a lefty.
That has nothing to do with that. That has nothing to do with that whatsoever. Shh. Shush. Okay. Shush. I got lefty shamed right now. Awful. I don't
understand all this bit. You need to explain all this bit afterwards. I don't understand this whole thing.
I don't understand it either because I don't even remember it existing.
I know.
So they just got paid off to leave the Forgotten Night so that they can talk in private, I guess. But since it's a solo instance, there might also be a fight attached to this. Oh my god, I have a feeling I know where this character is modeled from. Red eyes, black hair, leather pants and boots, pointy ears. Is there a movie that comes to mind? It's Kate Beckinsale from Underworld.
I've never seen it. Really?
Oh my god. This is... I don't know. This has to be modeled by Kate Beckinsale from Underworld. Kate Beckinsale Underworld. I don't remember the name of the character. Like, Kate Beckinsale has blue eyes in that movie, but this looks very striking like her. Like, very strikingly like her. Main screen. This looks very strikingly like her. I would say so. Am I wrong, guys? Kate Beckinsale from Underworld? Like, the red... It looks like it. It might have been an inspiration at least.
貴族どもが貴族だって顔してられるのは建国十二騎士の子孫だって伝承があるからさ。でも実は貴族だけじゃなく平民も十二騎士の血を引いてるって秘密をこの馬鹿正直な英雄様が掴んじまった。
She's quite well informed.
神殿騎士団総長のアイメリクがこれを教皇様に突きつけようとしている。
そんなことを教皇が認めるわけねえじゃねえか。
アイメリクの狙いはそこだろうさ。奴が異端認定されればそれこそ秘密が真実だと公言しているようなものだからね。
これを知って我々はアイメリク教を見殺しにはできない。彼こそこれからのイシュガルドに必要な人物だ。
あんたらも本当にお人よしだね。異邦人のくせして命を懸けよってんだから。で、私たちに何をしろっていうのさ。
アイメリク教がこのまま戻らぬようなら我々は教皇庁へ突入する。あなたたちにはその護衛を頼みたい。
Oh, okay. That was a loud noise. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, he will feel that tomorrow.
臭い。
Oh shit, it's Chuddy Bear.
ドブネズミの匂いがプンプンしやがる。
What a bitch.
ほんや、教皇陛下に歯向かう汚いドブネズミの親玉を探しに来たら、ああ、なるほど。謀反の密談をしてたってわけね。だからあれほどドブみたいな貧民街なんて早く焼き払うべきだって言ったのよ。
どっちがドブネズミだい？貴族って割には随分と汚い面じゃないか。
Ah, he has protest. Spell no longer exists, but he has protest.
もうこれだからバカは嫌いなのよね。頭が悪すぎてすぐ切れちゃうんだから。
I look dashing.
ほらほら、そんなにやりたいなら相手してあげるから表に出なさいな。
Oh.
Alrighty, let's have a little battle with this guy. And it should be rather easy, because we're a warrior and we don't care. Easy peasy. So they're charging in. We have a bunch here. Let's grab everybody. There is still someone that is not yet taunted, so let's grab the taunt. Phlebotomize is on me. Oh well, who cares? I'm a warrior, I don't die. What's up, Porsche Front? Nice for you to join us. Do we get more ads? I'm currently synced to 59, so I do not have my level 60 arsenal with me. This guy wants to heal though, so I'm gonna deny the heal. And he goes down. Red icon, and we're done.
さすがに英雄の名は伊達じゃないってわけかい。
そこで何をしている？
Oh, you got caught, Charibert. Oh, that might be bad. Oh, that's a jump. Those bullets come down, you know.
取り逃がしちまったか。
いや、逃げてくれて助かった。この場で戦いを続けていたら、無関係の者にも被害が出ていただろう。
Smart.
やはりここにも蒼天騎士団が来ていたか。
Oh, they said it. The Heaven's Ward. Add-ons over. Play the credits. They said the word Heaven's Ward. It's over. You don't know the trope?
No.
Anytime someone mentions the name of the movie or the name of the game, the credits play. It's over. Basically.
Ah.
It's the Lord of the Rings. Basically.
では、神殿騎士団の本部にも。
蒼天騎士のグリノーが来た。異端疑惑により神殿騎士団総長を拘束したと宣言しにな。
なるほど。先ほどの蒼天騎士が神殿騎士たちを率いていた理由はそれか。
アイメリク様に対して忠誠心の厚い者は未だに私の指揮下で陽動のため動いてくれている。だがもとよりアイメリク様の出世を快く思っていなかった半数ほどの騎士が蒼天騎士団に従い教皇庁に向かった。
守りを固めに入ったところを見ると、あんたたちの殴り込みは宣告承知ってところだろうね。
お前が抵抗組織のリーダーか。
そうだ、私の名はヒルダ。さっきからそこの坊ちゃんに熱烈に口説かれてたところさ。
I like Hilda.
これがまた情
She's
熱的
feisty.
だね。ちょっと心が揺れていたところさ。にしてもあんたら本気みたいじゃないか。
She's very
ちょう
feisty.
どこのクソったれな国にも飽き飽きしてたところだからね。国が変わる境目ってんなら私たちも参加させてもらうよ。
Alrighty, guys. We are in front of Hilda, and I feel like a lot of cutscenes are coming on, and it is already late. And we're gonna cut off the episode. So, thank you very much for watching. Twitch.tv/Hanantasy if you want to be a Pokemon and be visible on screen, and youtube.com/LivePlayHZTV. Any other name was basically taken. So, if you want to be the VODs on YouTube, and you can chat on YouTube as well with us, and Hanazaki TV on all of the socials like Insta, like TikTok, whatever there is these days, because I don't actually manage it. That's the Fox's job, and we post way more than Final Fantasy there. But if you like the Final Fantasy series, give it a like. Post a comment down below what your favorite movie is. We know we have done that many times before. What can the people post below? What is your favorite feisty character of Final Fantasy?
Yes.
You know where to find us, guys. This has been a blast, and it will be more blasts to come. Fox, what are the last words of today's stream?
I'd just like to say that we won't give up. And do you know why?
I'm scared.
Because I haven't taken my socks off.
What?
I cannot see defeat.